Please confirm, can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes, Rohit.
Okay, fine. So here you can see we already did these things like ways to create the LWC component and all the naming convention and all these stuffs like regarding how to create the project and how to configure scratch or they have all the things. Okay, so it's time to do some practical part and creating our component. Then we will learn like data binding, one way data binding, and after that you can see like two-way data binding, how to bind the data from JS to HTML or HTML to JS, something like that. Okay, after that we will look something like some right properties. Okay, some private property, public property, reactive property, non-reactive property, something like that. Okay, so we'll look into that. So here you can see this is the terminal. Here you can see using terminal you can execute this command like sfdx force colon lightning component create hyphen text. So let me execute this command because we already know about this command palette to create any lwc component, right? So yesterday we have done this second point. Now it's time to create the component with the help of terminal. So how to do that? So let me open my VS Code. Here you can see my VS Code, and let me clear this one. And here you can see all the clears. Now just zoom out here and now and type this command like sfdx, then force colon lightning, right? Lightning then colon, you can see like create, right? Like create, and after that you have to write like hyphen hyphen type and then lwc. Okay, which type of component you want to create, like aura or lwc? For now I am discuss about only lwc, that's why I'm taking this alias hyphen hyphen type is lwc, right? Then we can move another things like hyphen n means new and give your component name. So this time I will take like demo, comp, like that, demo component, right? So this is the command to create your lwc component with the help of sfdx, salesforce developer experience, right? And hit the enter. And before that you cannot see any component name like demo comp, right? We have only one component. Yesterday we have created this one like hello world. Now after that you can see this component once you execute this command like this one, hit the enter, and after some time you can see like lightning ligstning. Okay, so I missed something here, so let me check. Create force, and let me check again, force colon lightning, force colon lightning, right? Then after that you have to write component as well, like component. So this is the component, right? Not any file. So that's why I mistake something here. So just hit the enter, and after that you can see my component as demo comp. Now here you can see lightning bundle must have a parent folder named lwc. So it's asking me like lwc, like parent component. So you can create your lwc component with the help of this command, or you can use another things. Okay, like here you can see new and hello world, right? But it's asking me some like some directory. So how to do that? So once you facing this problem, always remember like any problem, so always go this developer website in salesforce. So let me go google this one and search like sfdx commands, okay, for VS Code, something like that. Once you search this, here you can see first link, right? So always go this website and all the references because it's a very necessary for us. Okay, and also this is the for VS Code, but let me check another one that is related to the some SFDX, something like that. So let me check this one, or we can say that SFDX. or you can type your command as well, like sfdx force colon. Okay, like create or something like that. Just let me copy this one. Okay, and paste it here. If you facing any problem, right? It's a different. Let me check again. Just copy and paste it here. So we will look the directory. If and I think I missed something here. One parameter I missed. So let me check this parameter here. You can see like force colon lightning app create something like that. So once you expand this one, this is the basic. This is the base website like Salesforce CLI commands reference, and under this one, just click this one like sfdx, and here you can see force namespace because I need force command, so that's why it's showing me force. Then after that you can see force like lightning, so I need lightning one. So how to do that? Just lightning command, just expand this, and after that you can see like lightning create component, right? So here you can see this one. Okay, these all command regarding to creating any LWC component using SFDX. So let me check another one like this one. This is working for me or not. Just copy and paste it, and you can learn from here like what is n means component name, minus t is template, minus d is output directory, and API version minus type. Here you can see all the things. Okay, this is the syntax. You can learn from here as well. So just copy this command and enter here, and my component will be created after some time. Just enter this one, and you can see like here my component is created now, and under the LWC folder you can see my component like as a my component here, right? Is it clear for you? Hello?
Yes, Rohit. Yes.
Okay. So here, yeah, so here you can see like LWC new component is created now. Okay, so this is the way to create your LWC component. So let me delete one because I don't need this one. So let me remove here as well this folder. Okay, like move to recycle bin, and here you can see. Okay, so this is the this is for your knowledge purpose, not every time you have to create this like one. Okay, because it's time taking process. Okay, I will use only this command palette, control shift p, and all the sfdx command like sfdx colon and all the sfdx command here, right? Now let me open my slide, and here you can see like app creation and component deployment. This is the next topic, like how to create your app, how to deploy your component. We already created this hello component, so let me check this hello component or close all the tabs at a time. Just right click here and close all. So here you can see all the tabs is vanished. Okay, and here you can see like we already created this hello component, like this is HTML and JS, right? And also metadata file. Here you can see. Okay, so under the HTML, you can see like template. Okay, by default is a template, and you have to write your code under the template tag, right? Then you can move here like under the template you can write your HTML like h1 heading. So this is hello world component, something like that. Hello world, something like that. Okay, and here you can see I just saved it. Under the template, you can see my one HTML attribute. We can say that heading. Okay. Under the JS, I don't have anything because it's a snippets or generated by Salesforce or CLI. Okay. So leave it as it is for now. Under the meta file, you can see this type of things like XML format. So don't need no need worry about all the things like version 1.0 UTF and all the things. Just focus on the API version. So right now we are using 53, but 52 is the latest and stable version. Okay, and is expose always true? If you want to expose this component into the another things like app builder, lightning code page, or quick action, something like that. Okay. And one more thing, like you have to write your master level as well, like master. Okay, master level, something like that. Okay. And also once you facing anything in problem in an xml file, so always goes like meta data files in lwc, something like that. So this is the way to configure your metadata file, right? This is the best practice if you facing any problem in future. So do one thing like google, and google always give the mm, solutions. Okay. And here you can see all the xml file, right? Like lightning page and all the things. So let me open anything regarding this one. So it's easy to understand each and every component. So let me check one is there or not here. Like decorator is not, configure file, see also. Yeah. So here you can see my configuration file. Okay. So let me check each and every point for html. Here you can see. This is the one. Okay. Is export is is true always, and master level and description. So just copy these two line. Okay. And paste it here, and remove this master level because I mistake some type, like type mistake. And always give your component. Before that, let me show you, just remove this one, and let me add this under the home page, app page, like app page. So let me choose this target from here to here and save it, right? This is for your xml file. Now after some time you can see my hello world component as your name, or as your industry name, or as my name. Okay. Based on your need, so you can take. Okay. So let me open my org, and here you can see this is my scratch org, and under this scratch org, in the left you can see like open org. Just click this browser window, and now you can see my org. So it's opening my org. Okay. So it's, yeah, so here you can see it's successfully opened now. So it's time to create uh, app creation and component deployment. So first of all, we have to create one lightning app. Okay. Always, once you are learning or working any industry or anything as you want. So first of all, you have to create, this is the best practice, to create your own app, and after that you can deploy your component in that app. Okay. This is the best practice. Okay. So let me create one lightning app in our org. So how to create lightning app? So Pooja or Pratiksha, can you tell me about that?
Go to Lightning App Builder.
Lightning app builder.
Yes.
Okay. Lightning app builder. This one, right?
Yes.
And then, and after that,
New Lightning. This is Lightning Pages, I guess.
no, no, it's a page, not a app. It's a lightning page.
Okay.
You can see the heading.
Okay.
So how to create that? Pooja, do you have any idea?
So in VS Code, then we create in there.
No, no, no. Not under the VS Code. We cannot create till now, because we can create, but it's a not good practice to create a app using VS Code. So let me explain you. So always go first setup. Okay, like setup. Okay, and here you can see under the setup. Okay, like different types of options, right? But let
Yes.
me show you like app launcher and all the things. Before that, you can see like object manager and all the things. Okay. So here you can see like app manager. You have to search like app manager. Okay.
Yes. App
Under the
Manager.
setup. So just click this app manager. and here you can see Lightning App Manager, right? And here you
Yes.
can see two options like Lightning App and new connecting app, right?
Yes.
And new connecting app basically used for integration purpose. Yeah, we can say that like external website. You if you want to integrate an external website, so always use this connecting app. This connecting app having some consumer key and consumer key, or we can say that some secret key. Okay, some integration purpose. So don't worry about that. Okay, if you want to learn integration, so you can learn. Otherwise, leave it as it is. This app, and this is the our motive, like new Lightning app. So just create this new Lightning app, and here you can see new Lightning app, right? So app name you can give any name, but let me show you like LWC app. Okay, something like that. You can give any name. You can change your primary color as well. Like let me choose some green. This let me change this one, and this is the color picker, and just drag and drop here and click the done, and you can see my application color here. Okay, and you if you want to give some description, so you can give, otherwise leave it as it is, right? So description is this is for LWC app, right? Something like that. Okay, and org theme, if you want to apply org theme, so you can
Hello, Rohit.
apply.
This image
Yes,
will be logo, right?
yeah,
Logo of
it's
app.
a logo.
Okay.
You can upload your logo. Like
Okay.
let me show you this one. You can change this logo as well. This one, right? Then
Yes.
here you can see my logo preview, like app launcher preview. You can see
Hmm.
under the app launcher, you can see this type of application,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And click the next. And once you click the next, here you can see like navigation or form factor. Okay, for now, uh, I'm not touching anything regarding this navigation style and all the things. So leave it as it is for now. And if you want to take this one, so you can take like which device you want to show this application, like desktop or mobile, only desktop or only phone. So you can choose based on your requirement, right? Then click the next, and here you can see like utility items. Okay, so if you want to add some utility item, so you can add with the help of this add utility item, and like chatter feed and flows, history, something like that. For now, I'm not using this add utility item options, and leave it as it is default and click the
Utility
next.
items means objects, standard objects.
No, no. Utility item means quick find. We can say that quick actions. Which type
Okay.
like let me show you one thing for you, and you can easily understand. Like just go and open any application, like sales application. Okay, this is the app launcher, and you can search sales here. Okay, under the sales application. Okay, if you want to open any object tab like account, under this let me small this screen, or just let, yeah. So under this account, you can you cannot see right now any like we can say that utility item for now here. Some small icon like feed, chatter, something like that under the bottom in this record here, right? So you can if you want to add, so you can add, otherwise leave it as it is. For now I'm not using any utility item. So is it clear for you, or just I want to show something for you, like related to utility item?
Please show.
Okay, okay. So yeah, okay, fine. So here you can see like account, right? So let me edit this sales application. So always go, just let me one thing like duplicate here. Okay, then click the setup, or we can say that yeah, setup. And under the setup you have to search like app manager. Okay, just click this app manager, and you have to search like sales application, the sales lightning, this one, and click edit. Edit here, and it's opening me lightning app, page app builder. Lightning app builder, here you can see. And here you can see utility desktop icon. Before that you cannot see any icon here, right? Here, but once you configure this this utility item, you can see this one. So let me show you like add utility item. Just let me add like Chatterfield. Okay, then yeah, save it. Yeah, and also you can add another one like macros, cube, and if you have any custom component, so it's automatic showing here, and you can add like recent item as well. Okay, just save it. Okay, so now our utility item is done now. So it's time to go back, and now you can see all the utility item regarding this page. So let me open and let me refresh this one, and here you can see recent item chatter in bottom, right? So once you click this recent item, you can see recent item. If you want to open any recent item from here, like all records, like all account records, this is the list view, and just click this Burlington or and all the things. Okay, and again you please go in the account tab and just open here, and after some time you can see one recent item here. Same thing. This is the shortcut form. And also chatter feed, if you want to do some chat with your colleagues or your team members, so you can do. This is the some small window, that's why it's showing like as a utility item, this one, utilities. So is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So here you can see lightning app builder, and here if you want to add some navigation item, so you can add like account or any tab as you want. For now I am not using any like tab. Okay, just click the next, and here you can see like profile. Okay, so you have to add your profile as well. Okay, like system administrator is a god or is a superpower that can be add anywhere. So let me add the system administrator here. Okay, like this one, and just go back here, and let me show you like system administrator is automatic selected here, and just save and publish finish. Okay, because system administrator have all rights, right? So I have created one lightning app, so you can see my app like LWC app here, you can see, right? And all the description, API name, and this is for lightning and time also. Okay, so how to open this app? Okay, so can you tell me about this app?
Hello, Rohit.
Yes,
Why this time is like 1 hour before?
sorry, can you repeat
This
again
time
and speak loudly, please?
you you have created LWC app on
Mm-hmm.
6:28 p.m. It's showing it's
Mm-hmm.
AM, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a based on your company information or user information, because it's a time zone is different. So once you go in this setting, you can change your time zone as well. Like something like, let me show you. Here you can start day and date and time. You can search from here like advanced user detail. This is the advanced user detail, and here you can see like time zone. This is American standard time, not IST. So let me
Okay.
edit this one, and you can see this is time for now. Like let me change this time, like time zone. This is the time zone problem, right? So
Okay.
let me choose Kolkata Central, not Central, it's a IST. Okay, so Kolkata, Mumbai. Let me search Asia specific time and Asia. Let me check. Okay, this is not here, but let me check again. Time mountain, Mexico mountain again, mountain Central time or Kolkata. No, it's not showing me like, but it will be this one. Okay, so just let me check again. And first of all, go top and search one by one because of it's not have any shortcut way. That's why. Let me check. Kosi, Australia, Japan, and Malaysia, Asia. Let me check this Kolkata and Mumbai, Singapore, Australia, Mexico, or yeah, Indian, Asia, Kolkata. Here you can see, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
just check this one and also change this English India. Okay, like English India, this one. And once you save this, so it's automatic change your time as well. So let me show you app manager and refresh this one. And now you can see my time here, LWC app. Here you can see,
7:58.
right?
Yes.
So this is based on your time zone because it's a new created org. Okay, so Salesforce automatic set the time like American standard format. Okay, so it's not big issue. Okay, so we already created this application. And how to open this application, Pratiksha and Pooja?
From App Launcher.
From Amp Launcher. Then
Search.
LWC app.
Yep.
yeah, this is the one way, or you can go first like view all, and you can see all the application regarding your org, like service, marketing, communities, and all the things, right? And also you can see my org, my application, and also you can drag and drop in particular places like this one. Like I want to take in top, and now you can see my application in on top. Okay, you can drag and drop here like that, here to here, something like that. Okay, so this is my application. How to open this? Just click this one and you can see my LWC app here. Okay, here you can see my name like LWC app, right? But it's don't have any like page. Okay, it's showing me like no item. Okay, so how to create new item under this application? So let me open my PPT and you can easily understand. So first step is app creation. Okay, so app creation is done. Now it's time to create your page, like page creation. So how to create page? Okay, so yeah, Pratiksha, you can give this answer because you already know about this one.
Yeah, Lightning app builder.
Yeah, so just go in setup, lightning. Once you search this lightning, or just give one space and you can search lightning app builder, right? And here you can see lightning page. So click this new one, and here you can see like pages. So which pages you want? Like app page, home page, record page, email application pane, embedded services pane page. So for now and your knowledge purpose, let me select this app page for now. Okay, just click this app page and give your application name as well. Sorry, your page name. So like LWC fundamentals. First of all, here you can see, right? Just click the next, and here you can see the reason, means where you want to show which style this page, like header and left side panel, right side panel. You can see the preview as well. Once you click three region, you can see 1 to 3 region, and one region you can see only one screen. Three region you can see three region, 1 to 3. Two region you can see like 1:2 ratio. Okay, and three region you can see. So let me select this three region and click the on finish button. And here you can see my page is created now. Okay, and it's time to save this page, and after that you have to activate this page. So it's asking me first time, only first time, please activate this page. So let me click the activate, and here you can see like page setting, lightning experience, and mobile navigation, three options. So let me click this lightning experience, and here you can see my application name. This is predefined application like lightning bolt, sales, and salesforce cms, right, and sales as well. So let me click this one and add page to app. First of all you have to click this one, then click add page to app, and here you can see like lwc fundamental, right. Just save it, and after some time you can see my application or my page is successfully activate. Here you can see like activation successfully. Okay, now it's time to do something like component deployment. Okay, so you cannot see any component regarding hello world under the custom, right. Here you cannot see any component.
Yes.
Okay, after some time you can see this component once I deployed this one. So let me deploy this component. So go to the Visual Studio Code, and where you want to show and where you want to expose this component. So I want to show this component under the app page. That's why I already created one lightning app and one lightning page, right, this one. So I already doing this as a true. So let me do one thing like as a false first of all, because your knowledge purpose. Let me show you this false and save it, and it's time to deploy. So how to deploy this component? There are two ways to deploy this component. First is some standards things like you have already created this component, just right click on that folders, and here you can see like let me show you as just a second. Yeah, so just here you can see, just right click, and after that you cannot see my component. Let me check this one, just a second. Okay, and just right click, it's not showing me like deploy to source org, right, because of it's a scratch org. So scratch org always work with the help of some sfdx command. So you have to search like sfdx. Okay, and source sorry, source to default scratch org. Push, you know, like push and pull. Anyone know about this one?
Push means we push the changes inside org.
Yeah, and pull means you can take some changes from org to your VS Code local
Yes.
environment,
Yes.
local development. Okay, so there is a one command like sfdx push source to default scratch org. Okay, so just click this one, and one process is going on. Here you can see, and after some time you can see my component is successfully deployed. So till now you can see under the command palette in output. After some time you can see, so it's showing me like something like some mistake is there. Okay, so like metadata unhandle xml element target. Okay, but always remember targets always comes under the targets, right. So I missed one tag, so just let me cut this and write like targets.
Targets.
Okay, targets, under the targets you have to write your own this code. Okay, and again you have to deploy this one, control shift P, and push source to default scratch or, and now is this time I will not get any error. So after some time you can see successfully deployed. Here you can see push source to default scratch org successfully ran, and here you can see three things. This one, right? This one. Okay, so this is for deployment, but once you deploy this one you cannot see until unless once you enable is expose is true here. So you cannot see my component here right now. Custom, under the custom you cannot see. Once you is expose is true, should be true, and must be true, we can say that. Okay, just save it, and again control shift P and push source to default scratch or. Just click the this command, and after some time you can see successfully deployed. Here you can see successfully deployed, and just this click this gear icon and refresh the component, and after some time you can see here my hello world, right? This is for
Yes.
deployment process.
Then we need
Is
to
it clear
drag
for
that.
you?
Yes.
Sorry.
So this custom component we need to drag on page.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, after some time you can see this one. Okay, so here you can see my component successfully deployed under the custom tab, and standard tag you cannot see this custom component because it's a custom, and under this custom manage you cannot see anything because of you did not install anything regarding Apex Exchange. Okay, so I will show you after few days like Apex Exchange all the things. So for now you can see only my component like hello world. But is it good way? Good way this naming convention here is a meaningful name. Is it meaningful name or any user friendly name? Pratiksha and Pooja, please confirm.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it good
Yes.
way
This is
or look
this is
look
in
like?
camel case, but
Mhm.
name is not good. We
Yeah,
can give another name.
but you can give, but still you can see this type of naming convention and all the thing. But it's a not good meaningful name. Like
Yeah, naming
some,
convention is really good in
yeah,
camel case. Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, so
Yes.
our component name should be camel case. It's well
Yeah.
and good and fine. But under this Lightning App Builder, you cannot. This is not good way. Like hello world.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a not meaningful name.
Yes.
That's why I'm asking you. Like, can you change this name, or we can do some another tag and something like that for this one?
We can change this name?
How?
No, I'm asking you. Can we change this name?
We cannot change, but we can override with the help of some tags.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
why we cannot
so
change the name?
because of it's not meaningful and user friendly. Like I have one employee component, so that is good. Like employee component for employee here.
No, she is asking that why we cannot change the name.
You can change with the help of some external parameters. Here you can see like metadata file, and after that you can see some tags here, and you can override this name. Because of this is the best practice, or this is the good way to create your component with camel case, right?
Yes.
You can see this component same thing under the Lightning App Builder hello world. Here you can see like camel case, right?
Yeah.
But programming perspective, it is good, but under the Lightning App Builder, according to user experience, is not good here. Okay,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
let me explain another one. Like here, let me add one thing like bank. Sorry, bank apps, something like that. Is it good
Okay.
for end user, or is it good like new line? Let me change like bank application for customer, something like that, customer. Or is it good, user friendly? You can tell me this
Second
thing.
one, second one is user friendly.
Yeah, that's why I'm explaining this one. Okay, for your knowledge purpose, this is the backend name. So
Yeah,
developer is good for this one, but
yeah,
end user doesn't know about this naming convention and all the things, right?
yes.
Yes.
So so that's why I'm showing this one. So this is second one is a user friendly. Okay, and user easily understand like bank and application both are separate. Not, and here you can see only one sentence like bank apps, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm showing this one. So let me add another tag like master level or description. So let me choose this one and paste it here. Okay, and under the master level you have to enter your mm component name like hello world. Let me add meaningful like hello world. Okay, like that. It's not like as a camel case and all the things, right?
Yeah.
So this is meaningful like hello world, not like hello world. So, look like this one, hello world. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so this is let me do hello world component. Okay, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Just add this to add to tag like master level and description, and just again you have to deploy this component. So control shift P and push source to default scratcher, and here you can see one process is going on, and after some time you can see my component should be deployed successfully, hopefully. And now, yeah, so here you can see push source to default org successfully run, and now it's time to refresh our component here. So just refresh this one, refresh, and you can see the meaningful name here, like this one, hello world.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the meaningful and user friendly. Previously you cannot give this name like something hello world like camel case. Okay, this is the meaningful, and behind this scene you can see the hello world as a camel case, right? Developer also should we know about this one. Okay, and once you mouse over this component you can see my description like this is hello world component, right?
Yes.
You can see. So this is small things very important for us, and also in a project level. Okay, also you can change this icon as well. This is a default icon given by Salesforce and VS Code. Okay,
Yeah.
you can also change this icon. This is the lightning icon. You can see this is the lightning.
How we can change?
Yeah, you have to create one SVG file under your component. Then you can deploy your component, and after that you have to refresh your component, and you can see the output easily.
Okay.
Okay. Upcoming session I will show you this one, but for now I am not showing this one. And if
Okay.
you want
Okay.
to, if you want to take this one, so I will show you right now, otherwise we can move on other things. Okay,
Yeah.
so here you can select hello world, right? And
Yes.
come to the my slide. Here you can select component deployment. So third step also we done, and now it's
Yeah.
time to component assignment, right? It's a
Yes.
step by step process. No, it's never doing like something confusion in your side, like something like if you want to skip any step in between, like app creation or component assignment, so you cannot achieve all the functionality. So always be good on and always go one by one, step by step execution, not any shortcut and all the things, right?
Yeah.
So under you can see like last point like component assignment. So how to assignment the component? So just drag and drop. Here you can see just drag and drop in particular region. These all regions or section we can say that. And here you can see like small heading like add component here, add component here, add component here. Once you click this add component, so it's showing me like add plus button, right? Okay, so just drag and drop in particular area like that. Okay, once you drag and drop, you have to save this one, and we already activate this this page, and it's time to go back. Just go back, and you can see my like we can say that output under my application. So which application we have? Like LWC app, right?
Yes.
So just click this LWC, and after that you can see LWC fundamental. This is the our page. We already created this one. Under the LWC fundamental, you can see my hello world component. This one, right? This one. Okay. Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the way to create your app, create your component, deploy your component, and component assignment. Okay. So do you have any query question till now? So you can ask me.
Until now, it's clear. I don't have any query.